It's Valentine's Day, and the ATF is giving you some options on how you can celebrate while also getting back at your ex-lover. And this is fascinating. So here's what they write. This is the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives. They write, Valentine's Day can still be fun even if you break up. Do you have information about a former or current partner involved in illegal gun activity? Let us know, and we will make sure it's a Valentine's Day to remember. And then they offer up a phone number and an email address in case you want to carry out this act of love. And I think that this is actually pretty genius, to be quite honest with you.
Well, yeah, I got mixed thoughts on it. On the one hand, yeah, I mean, people who are exes who are not fond of their exes might view this as a good opportunity. And of course, we hope to God that they are phoning in actual tips, right? But it does present an opportunity for swatting, and it is particularly jaded view of Valentine's Day.
I think it's a realistic view of Valentine's Day, Cenk.
It's Valentine's Day when you lock up your exes.
Yeah, like this Pollyannish view of the world is really, it's really not suitable. I'm
not suitable, guys.
Not suitable.
I need you to cut that Valentine's Day attitude out, okay?
No, but seriously, this is look. Of course, there is the risk of like fake reports. Don't do that. You could actually get into a lot of trouble for putting in like a fake report about someone. But let's put that aside for a second. The reason why I think it's genius is because they're reminding people of how much they hate their exes. And if your ex is on Valentine's Day, right? So if you are holding on to that bitterness and you know that your former partner was engaged in illegal gun activity, it's gonna spark that memory, and you might turn someone in. Look, I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but I thought it was clever. I thought it was kind of funny, and hopefully it does work. You do want to get people off the streets, especially if they're engaged in illegal gun activity. And by the way, this was also retweeted by the Justice Department, and the Biden administration keeps claiming that it wants to tackle gun violence in America. Now, it's not really doing it through executive action or anything like that. It's calling on Congress to do something about it, which Biden knows is never gonna happen. And there was also a 5% increase in homicides in 2021 compared with 2020, and a 44% increase compared with 2019, according to an analysis of 22 US cities by the Council on Criminal Justice. And while 2020 saw the highest total number of gun deaths in the United States, this statistic does not take into account the nation's growing population. On a per capita basis, there were 13.6 gun deaths per 100,000 people in 2020, the highest rate since the mid-1990s. But don't worry, Cenk, it's still far below the peak of 16.3 gun deaths per 100,000 people in 1974.
Yeah, no, I'm worried. Yeah, no, that doesn't help at all. So look, it's a creative idea, and have I used people's anger with their exes on Valentine's Day before to my benefit, as the ATF is doing here?
Have you?
Perhaps I have.
Are you going to share that story? What?
Probably for the members one day. Okay, tyt.com/join, where we apparently tell inappropriate stories. So I see where they're coming from, but I'm surprised there isn't more anger. That's the kind of thing where the right wing would be like, oh, just big government thugs at the ATF, man. And by the way, there's of course a lot of domestic violence sometimes coming in from exes, so it's maybe particularly appropriate, though jaded, as I said earlier.
No, this is a long-standing tradition in America on Valentine's Day, believe it or not. I want to give you another example. This is Nash County, North Carolina. They also put out a similar call last year. So this is what they wrote. The Nash County Sheriff's Office is now offering a Valentine's Day weekend special. Do you have an ex-Valentine and know they have outstanding warrants? Call us, and then they give the number. So just these like reminders that if you want to snitch on your ex, that opportunity is available for you.
No, it's too much, man. I'm against it. I try to have an open mind, but it's because what I'm worried about. Now I'm going to make it a downer by keeping it like serious for a second, but like if you're weaponizing, if you will, the bitterness of exes, boyfriends and girlfriends, to put people in jail, I'm not sure that they're going to be overly objective, right? You might be like cranking up their anger at other people, and I'm not sure the evidence you're going to get back is that reliable.
Right, so there is a bias among the individuals who might report an ex, but this is something that, like, they're just leads, Cenk.
Just leads.
They're just leads, and so they would have to actually investigate these claims. And if someone, look, I think that if you can find a method to catch more criminals engaged in illegal gun activity, I'm all for it, okay? I don't care about the bitterness angle, I don't care about it. As long as they're actually reporting real crimes and not, using this to, make life more difficult for their ex.
Okay, Casper, because you're so insistent, I'll offer this last compromise. If they show the numbers and it's effective and they're actually getting a high percentage of people who actually did do it, then I immediately turn around and go, nice job, way to creatively find the bad guys and put them away, right?
You will allow it.
I will allow it.
Okay.
But if you see the numbers and it's like 75% of the claims aren't true, it's just people are like, oh yeah, thanks for reminding me of Tommy. I'm gonna get that sound gun.
Why are you always assuming that the bitter one is the one?
No, I was also gonna say Susie, okay?
Okay.
Believe me, there's tons and tons of bitter guys, okay? So, and I'd watch out for them. So it's all in the numbers, but we don't have those right now. The government didn't provide. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.